So here's a couple of topics and headlines no one asked me to comment about, so here we go. Ford unveils a 2022 Mustang Shelby GT500 Heritage Edition. So in one fell swoop, Ford has introduced a couple of limited edition Mustangs. Most notable, the one I just talked about, which pays tribute to the original '67 Shelby GT500. Changes are said to be fairly limited, as the model features an exclusive Brittany blue exterior with two different Wimbledon white stripe options. The first has painted racing stripes and a unique GT500 logo, while the other features vinyl racing stripes and side stripes. Ford will begin accepting orders on this new GT500 on November 15th, and pricing starts at $72,900 before the $1,200 destination fee and a $2,600 gas guzzler tax, which I haven't heard of. Am I that far out of the loop? Have you heard of that one yet? The Heritage Edition can be ordered the same day for an additional $2,140. However, the hand-painted stripes will set you back an extra $12,140. Here's an interesting report. Chip shortage to swipe heated seats from many new GM vehicles. That's a bummer, just in time for the winter months, too. GM will reportedly stop offering heated seats on many of its vehicles due to that ongoing microchip shortage. So Automotive News reported this development, saying that the automaker would stop offering the popular option on a lot of SUVs and all but the top trim levels of its full-size pickup trucks as soon as November 15th, 2021. Ventilated seats and heated steering wheels would also get the cut, though a few previously eliminated features such as a digital temperature display in select pickup trucks would come back. GM expects the change to remain in place through the 2022 model year, with buyers getting a $150 to a $500 credit to compensate. This according to Automotive News. Does that bother you? Would you not buy a vehicle because of those features not being added, at least as a result of the chip shortage? Beginning of the week of November 15th through 22nd, models built without heated seats and heated steering wheels include the Chevy Colorado, GMC Canyon pickup trucks, the Blazer, Equinox, GMC Terrain SUVs, most versions of the Traverse, GMC Acadia SUVs, as well as the Chevy Silverados and GMC Sierra pickup trucks will also skip the feature, though Automotive News says higher trims would have it. This from Autoblog. Toyota Supra manual rumors heat up in a new report from Japan. So there's rumors of a manual transmission swirling yet again, thanks to a report from Japan indicating that production of a 3-liter inline-6 model with a 6-speed could happen as soon as early 2022. This report comes by way of Australia's Drive, who spotted the note on Japanese blog carsensor.net, indicating that a manual transmission is on the way for a special GRMN Supra model, powered by a high-output version of the car's BMW-engineered 3-liter S58. This isn't the first time such rumors have come up, though, and it probably won't be the last unless it's true, of course. So Rivian is now the biggest U.S. company with no sales. This electric truck maker, backed by Amazon and Ford, has unseated Lucid Group, Inc., an electric vehicle peer with no sales to its name, to top this list. Rivian shares have soared 67% from their initial public offering price of $78 recently. It's just about 25% gain away from overtaking Volkswagen AG as one of the world's largest car producers in the market value. Meanwhile, Lucid has seen its stock price advance 339% this year. It went public via a merger with a blank check company in July. Rivian is one of the top IPOs of all time in the U.S. They're looking to raise, $11.9 billion. And get this, Amazon, which has about 20% stake in Rivian, has ordered 100,000 of these electric delivery vans as part of the e-commerce company's broader effort to cut its carbon footprint. Quote, "It's seriously mind-boggling when it hasn't even earned any discernible revenue yet," said Michael Hewson, chief market analyst at CMC Markets, discussing Rivian's valuation of nearly $12 billion. Here's something. Somebody made a Jeep Wrangler SRT 10 with a Viper's V10. How bold is that? A few brands under the Stellantis umbrella have garnered a reputation for stuffing ridiculous engines into their vehicles. Back in 2004, there was the Ram SRT 10, a pickup with a Dodge Viper's V10. And more recently, there's the Jeep Wrangler 392, which I've had, driven, reviewed, which is powered by a 6.4-liter Hemi V8, which is phenomenal. So somewhere in between those is a Wrangler-powered Viper V10. Jeez, and if the statement wasn't wild enough on its own, the absurd creation was actually listed for sale on Hemmings with just 32,000 miles on it. The incredible low mileage is a 16-year-old Jeep, but obviously more of a cherry on top than the real star of this Wrangler's show. The full story can be found on carscoops.com, and it apparently sold for just over $47,000. We've heard so much about dealerships marking up the base MSRP on vehicles because of the supply and demand issue with the chip shortage and so on. Well, there are some discounts out there, some big discounts, and here are the latest. These are the biggest current discounts by percentage off MSRP. Right now, here's the top 5. Number 5, 2021, all 2021 models. Volvo S60, the average MSRP about 43 grand. The average discount right now, almost $5,000, which is 11.3%. Next, if you're interested in one of these, and not many people are, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio. So that's a $43,800, average discount 5 grand, 11.6%. Fiat 500X, 27.7. They're offering an average discount of about $3,500 or 12.3%. The Genesis G70, great vehicle, 2021. Average MSRP 39 grand, $5,000 discount average. That's a 12.9% off MSRP average. And the biggest discount right now, huge, 2021 Chevrolet Bolt, $42,695. The average discount 12 grand. That's 28% off MSRP. So yeah, there is some price gouging out there with people piling on the extras for their base MSRP because, hey, it's a supply and demand. You got more people wanting cars that aren't available. They can market the price. Well, these, apparently they're not available or they're not in high demand, so there's a huge discount. So again, Volvo, Alfa Romeo, Fiat, Genesis, Chevy, and that's just the top 5. I'll put a link below to the top, what do I got here? Top 98 from this list. You'll have to check it out in the link below. Finding a great deal on a new car these days is a difficult task, more like a pain in the you-know-what. But there are some pretty good financing deals out there right now that can save you a bunch with 0% financing for a long-term plus some cashback offers. To find the best deals in your area, check out quotes.everymandriver.com. And here are just a handful of the numbers I found right now. These aren't the most desirable vehicles, but they are pretty interesting in terms of the financing offer here. So these are all 72-month terms at 0% financing, but this cashback is what makes this a little bit different. So 2021 Dodge Challenger and Charger, both at those numbers, plus $1,000 cash back. Chrysler 300, $2,000 cash back. A 2021 Hyundai Nexo, $7,500 cash back. But the biggest deal right now, best financing deal for November, is a 2021 Toyota Mirai, 72 months, 0% financing, plus $20,000 cash back. I'll put a link below to this full list, which has dozens and dozens of vehicles that have different terms, but all 0% financing, and a few more with some cashback offers ranging from $500 to, as you heard here, $20,000, but a majority of them right around $1,000 to $1,500. Happy birthday, Toyota RAV4. Guess how old? 25 years. They are celebrating in the U.S. with the arrival of the 2022 model. To honor this occasion, Toyota is introducing a few minor upgrades like fresh paint and wheel options, plus a totally new hybrid trim level. So joining this is the SE Hybrid. This trim is a step down from the XSE price-wise and offers similar sporty elements, but it lacks some of the creature comforts available on that model. This SE Hybrid gets standard monotone paint, fabric trim seats, a 7-inch touchscreen that works alongside 6 speakers. Looks pretty sharp, but then again, it's a RAV4. They always look pretty sharp. It comes available in a couple of packages, weather and convenience. That's interesting, a weather and convenience package. What do those offer? The weather package adds a heated steering wheel, heated front seats, and rain-sensing wipers, while this convenience package adds a moonroof, power adjustable liftgate, and a larger 9-inch touchscreen. Now you know. Well, that's my poor attempt at bringing attention to the headlines making news around the automotive world. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Be specific to the topic or the subject matter that I've referred to. That way we can keep the conversation specific and ongoing. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like me to talk about or some car reviews, go ahead and leave that in the comment section as well. I'll do my best. Thanks for watching. Adios.
One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.
So I got this report sent to me today about the fastest selling new and used cars in October as it compares to those in September. And I think these numbers might surprise you and give you some perspective on what's going on in the automotive market when it comes to buying new and used cars. And this came from iSeeCars.com. I'll put a link to the study below this video. So the microchip shortage continues to impact car sales. You see the car lots right now, they're very empty, half of what they used to be. Well, this has really interrupted production, has lowered the supply of new and used, so it's all about supply and demand. The latest iSeeCars.com monthly analysis examined which cars are the highest demand in the new and used car marketplace. So if you're out there searching by using quotes.everymandriver.com, you kind of narrow down your focus. So they analyzed over 250,000 new and used cars sold last month. They found that overall, the average new car takes 31.7 days to sell compared to 24.6 days last month. And the average used car takes 44.7 days to sell compared to 32.8 last month. Here are October's top 10 fastest selling new and used cars. The full list of 20 is included in this study, which I have the link below this video. So the fastest selling new car is a Kia Seltos, 7.7 days, followed by the Toyota Highlander Hybrid, again just under 8 days. And then in the 9-day category, we've got the CR-V, Sienna, Telluride, and Mercedes-Benz GLS, all under 10 days. Then there's the CR-V Hybrid, Jeep Wrangler Unlimited, both around 10, 11 days. The RAV4 Hybrid took 11.4, and the Subaru Crosstrek 11.5 days. Again, the average is 31.7 days. So used cars aren't selling as fast. Honda Insight, 20 days. Toyota Prius Prime, 21. Tesla Model 3, which I have, still takes just 3 weeks to sell, so that's pretty fast. The Eclipse Cross from Mitsubishi, 23. Honda HR-V, 23. These are used. Prius, and you can see the full list right there. So again, 44.7 days. The key findings from this list: both new cars and used cars took more than a week longer to sell in October versus September. Hyundai Kia vehicles accounted for 5 of the fastest selling new vehicles on the list, and Honda Insight replaces Tesla Model 3 as the fastest selling used car after 4 months. Alternative fuel vehicles are well represented on both the fastest selling new and used car list. So with all the different markups that you're seeing or making headlines that dealerships are throwing $5,000, $10,000 extra on top of the MSRP because they can, supply and demand. If there's only 2 Ford Broncos on the lot and there's 5 people wanting them, well, they'll go to the highest bidder. That's maybe part of the stats we're seeing here, that it's these new cars, they're selling, but not as fast as they used to. So people aren't willing to maybe pay for the higher prices. It's hard to tell. But I thought it was an interesting study to share with you about the hottest new and used cars in October. Don't know when this is going to slow down. Maybe it'll be longer next month. Maybe in November, it'll take even longer to sell a new or used car. Who knows? It could be up even higher. Anyhow, check out the link below this video for the full study.